What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. And today we are going to be doing a high puff tutorial. This actually has to be my most requested video. Now, every single time someone asks me to do a video on this, I kid you not, for the past 2 years, I've been like, for what though? You just put it in a puff. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not that difficult. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, ah, you know what? I do go through certain processes to get my high puff. So here we are today. So my hair is freshly washed. Typically, I ain't gonna lie, my best high puffs come out when my hair is dirty. Okay, that's when I get the best high puffs. And depending on what you're trying to achieve in terms of if you want a stretch high puff or a low high puff, I feel like it's better to actually wait till your hair is more like, how do I explain it, tangled, because you get that nice broccoli look. Okay, I don't know what look we're going for because my hair is pretty stretched. I just washed it yesterday. It's still pretty moisturized, so we just gonna have to see what this ends up looking like. Personally, I like my high puff to be very, you know, shrunken and like afro like, but I have gone to, you know, I have done my high puff where it's like, you know, loose and, you know, flowy. But let's see what the Lord lets me have today. I don't know how this is gonna go. My hair type has actually changed a lot as well since I've been doing my high puffs. I don't think it's necessary to go in with another moisturizer, but if your hair is dry, definitely go in with another moisturizer because it's very, very important. Now we are going to go through and detangle. My hair doesn't tangle like that at all, like really doesn't, but I'm still gonna go through for the purposes of here, okay? So the key to having a really, really good high puff is having this as flat and sleek as possible and having this as nice and round and plump as possible. So we're going to just comb this entire thing out, you feel me? So I start from my roots and then go back out. And I comb in an upward motion because my puff is gonna be touching the ceiling. Yeah, make sure the back, like make sure everything is combed up. Now the reason I'm not gonna do it from like here to down here is because you really wanna focus on here being like flat, like flat. So let's move back so y'all can really see my hair. Smooth that. You want to get everything, and then don't forget the middle. Feel me? Make sure you get the middle because that's where a lot of the height of your puff is going. You don't want like a jiggy jaga puff. You feel me? Before we get further into this video is sponsored by one of my subscribers, and she has a company called Exotic Bliss, and they make the best edge control ever. Now, I'm not really too into doing my edges, but when I like to sleek my hair up into like a bun or like a high puff, I like to use edge control for that. Like, I don't really be doing all the baby edge and all that nonsense, but I like to sleek it completely up using edge control or beeswax. So this is a very amazing product. It's very affordable. A link in the bio. I'm trying to get it as like even-ish as possible. I guess we're gonna go for a loose puff today because as you can see, my hair is just like doop, doop, doop. So we're gonna do a loose puff today. Now, with that being said, everything is up. Now, like I said, you should definitely moisturize my hair before this, but my hair is already moisturized. Like, it's really, really moisturized. So there's no need to be adding additional product and wasting time and money. Moisturizer I typically use is this. However, this gotta go. Like, it's not really moisturizing my hair like it used to ever since my hair texture started to change. So yeah, this is a really good one. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you try it. I used it for years, like ever since I first became natural. I was gonna use like, you know, a coral pudding or whatever. I was kind of gonna go for like a curly puff, but I just like my afro puff, and I'm just gonna stick to that for today. So we're just gonna make sure everything is nice, sliding through, gliding through. But I also kind of want to keep the shape, you feel me? Try to keep the shape as best as possible because it makes the puff a lot easier, you feel me? Now, that was with Y2 comb. We ain't done yet. Now, at this point, we are going to use one of the three things, okay? Well, we have to use this, so one of the two things. We're going to be using a denning, yeah, y'all know what the fuck this shit is, or a small tooth comb. Now, this is to really make sure all the kinks are out of your scalp. Now, I feel like I've pretty much got this, I got this down pat, but I'm gonna go in with the demming to really make sure, because this should be the truth. It hurts, but it be the truth. But if there's some kinks in your hair, if your hair is tangled, it's definitely gonna tell you. There's some kinks there, but I'm only gonna do this around the perimeter of my hair. Now keep in mind, it's definitely not healthy to be wearing your hair in a bun or a puff all the time, because you know, you're pulling all your hair in one direction. It could cause your edges to look really not good and all types of problems, you know, it could raise a lot of issues. So that's why I kind of stopped doing it. This used to be an everyday thing for me. So I pretty much got all the kinks out. When you purchase this edge control, it comes with a nice little brush. And I know y'all have seen this brush before. This is a very nice brush. Like, this is a lot better than the one from the beauty supply, I'll tell you that much. And I've actually been using it, okay? So I'm not just blindly selling y'all no damn product, okay? This is some of the best edge control I have gotten. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna go around like that. We just gonna doop, doop. Now, I know a lot of people like to use gel for their puffs. However, typically, I don't usually, I got it, y'all. So a lot of people like to use gel, but I typically stay away from gel. Like, I only use gel when need be. Like, I've had gel sitting here for years because I'm just not a gel user. So I'm just gonna go in like that, sporadic. Okay, make sure you don't touch the ends of your hair, because you don't want the ends of your hair to be looking all good. We're gonna go to the back. Okay. And then we're gonna go on this side right here. I'm trying to stay away from the ends of my hair that's just fraying down. Make sure you get the sides. Now that you have all of that, we are ready to commence. I also know a lot of people like to spray water or whatever. We're not gonna do that, because again, my hair is already really, really moisturized. But I'm gonna use a tiny bit of water. I'm gonna put the water on my hands and I'm gonna swoop it up. Now, I use lukewarmish water, and I'm just gonna swoop. You see that? You see how nice that's looking? Boom. That's what you want. You want it to look like that. Get to the back. I don't want to spray too much water because I don't really want it to get on my ends too much, because I want to see what the puff is going to look like before I spray water at the top. Because I think I kind of want a condensed puff, but we don't know yet. We don't know how we going to get it today. So, I can easily do a ponytail if I wanted to, but we're not going to do that. I want a puff. Once you got that all smoothed out, we are going to grab what I like to call a nigga brush, okay? This used to hurt the hell out of me when I was a kid. Comment down below if this shit used to hurt you. Boy, when my mom used to bring this comb out, woo child, I used to cry. And I must say, I only have this brush specifically for my puffs, because look at that. Immaculate. It just gets everything very uniform. Try not to do this too hard. Try not to do this too often, because this will ruin your edges. This will not be a good thing for you to be doing on an everyday basis. Now in the back, I do it a little bit harder, only because the hair in my back of my head be stubborn. Okay, they don't like to cooperate. Now we ready for the puff part. There are many methods to the puff, okay? People use shoestrings, some people use knee highs. I know there's this new thing on the market called snappies. It's like a natural hair situation, and you put it on, whatever. I haven't tried a snappy yet. That would be a good video to do, trying the snappy or whatever. But anyway, my secret to my puff is an elastic band. Now, this is the same elastic band that most of you have seen in wig videos. It's the same band that you usually tie to the back of your head when you want to make the wig more secure and tight. However, I like to use it for my puff because it is expandable. It doesn't stay in one place. Bro, this expands. All right. The only issue I do have with this is when it's time to untie it, it could be really difficult, but it's really, really good, and it doesn't leave as much tension on my hair as the shoestring or the knee high. And the knee high sometimes is a little too thick. This is perfect. This is a standard, elastic band, but I cut it in half. So we're just gonna go and we're gonna place it right here behind the ears. Make sure that this is literally at the base, bro. Because if it's not, you're going to fuck it up. You feel me? And you're going to tighten it, but not too tight, bro. Not too tight. You don't want to, not too tight. You're going to just make a 1 knot. Right? That's what it's called? A 1 knot, you get the point. And make it tight enough. Now, you can also do a ponytail like this as well. But we're doing a high puff, so you're going to pull it up slowly but surely. You're going to pull it up. Pull it up. Slowly. You see the puff starting to transform. We out here. Now, you can either tie it and tuck it, but I don't like to really tie it because it's so hard to untie. So what I like to do is I just like to tuck the sides into each other on the opposite side. So I just tucked one side here, and we're going to tuck one side. Ooh, ooh, it's slipping, y'all. I'm fucking up. You're going to tuck the other side here and make sure it is secure. Promise you, it will stay, whether it is tied or not. We have a sleek high puff. Now I'm gonna leave it like this. I was gonna spray it with some water, but I think this puff looks pretty damn good. I love it. As you guys can see, bro, that edge control is the truth. I'm definitely not gonna do any baby hairs because it's extra and I need to go put on makeup, and I don't feel like putting on makeup around baby hairs. I feel like that's extra. But yep, here you go. Very simple, very straight to the point. Slips it back. Looks super good. Now, like I said, you can easily do your ponytails like this too. It's a lot easier to do your ponytails this way. But yes, we are out here. Now, at this point, you know, you can do whatever you want to the top. You can spray it to make it smaller. You can define the curls. But like I said, I'm just going to leave mine like this. Comment down below, how do you do your high puff? What do you use? What don't you use? Let me know. Let me have some tips to see what I can add to my high puff tutorial, okay? Make sure you guys go check out Exotic Bliss, okay? Support Black business, support small business, support good business, you feel me? I also have a subscriber that has opened up an online beauty store where basically they sell all Black owned products for Black people. So make sure you guys go check it out. It's called BLACKNAPS. There you go, check it out. Please go support her. It's super duper important for us to support things that are made for us. Every company is vetted to make sure that it is legitimately a Black business. We need to do our best to recycle Black money into the Black pocket. What I would usually wear my puff, I don't do it this loose, but I'm gonna leave it. As you guys can see, everything is sitting well. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have any questions. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.